we'll see how it's gonna go tonight. We're gonna see how it's gonna go tonight. Something tells me that tonight is gonna. What's what do they say on Passover? Uh, why is tonight different from all other nights? That's what they say. They're worms and they're money. That's what's up, baby. Yo, glad you could join us. I hope you're ready for tonight. Don't get used to this. Don't get used to whatever the hell is going on right now. Don't get used to any of this. Alabama, how you doing? Yeah, something tells me the fabrics of reality are going to tear asunder. Okay, all right, the whole sub thing, let me tell you what happened with that. I applied for it like on Sunday, and it says it could take 3 business days, which is today. So I have a feeling it's going to be later tonight. Chico's mom, what's happening tonight? I don't know. Something tells me that tonight is different from all other nights. Something tells me that things are going to get a little crazy. But in the meantime, does everything sound good? Everybody, does the music sound good? The vaporwave? Does vaporwave sound good? Is everybody having a good night? I'm doing good. I'm just hanging out. I want to get to a good vaporwave part, a good synth arcade radio, no copyright. Oh, this is hot right here. That's the stuff. This seems a little bit too loud. Hold on. Yo! Yes, sir. Everything hits. That's what I'm talking about. Does anybody want anything drawn tonight? Because it's the Wednesday draw stream. Everything's typical. We've got typical draw stream tonight, Wednesday night. Let me just I want to talk a little bit. I gotta slouch. Larry Lobster Legs, I got you. I got you, Alabama. Requests. Larry Lobster Legs. I wrote that without looking at it. Hold up. Grown tube. Chagoya wants the grown tube. I feel that. I'm all about the grown tube. I used to have many a grown tube. Give me Power Rangers, give me death. Yeah, well, we're doing a draw stream tonight, man. Do you want me to draw 90s stuff? All right, you want Power Rangers? Okay. Big Dirty Al just says sup. Sup, dude. Sup. Sup. Brokia. That sounds good. Power Rangers. Just all of them? Are they doing anything? Randy and Choco. Hey, homie. What's going on? I kind of... Were you the cactus? Were you cactus friend? That called in with the good cactus request? Yeah, I remember when you called in. Make the Power Ranger the biggest bitch. Okay. The pink one. I'm just gonna call it Pink Power Ranger Power. How's everybody doing tonight? The baddest. That's what I'm talking about. We got some bad stuff. That was a good call. It was a good call. I love a cacti. It was a San Pedro cacti. I learned a lot about San Pedro cacti and how you shouldn't eat them, because if you eat them, you're gonna have a bad trip. You're gonna have a wicked trip. Sloth doing yoga. Chico's mom. I just realized like what this was alluding to, and it makes me I laugh at it every time, because I've bamboozled so many people with that sloth. We trippy main and make a tea. You gotta boil it and make a tea. That's the proper that's the proper way to do it? You cut the cactus, you boil, you make a tea, and then you trip out a bunch? That sounds good. Little pig boy, I'm doing good tonight. Hey, It's good to hear that you're doing good. It's good to hear that you're doing good. We're gonna let the requests kind of flow in for a little bit, and then some interesting things are gonna happen on this stream. I'm looking for the cap. I don't know where the cap to this went. I might have dropped it. Oh, there it is. I've never put that there. I would like to request Hexus from Fern Gully. Okay. Hexus. Fern Gully. I don't have any good trivia tonight, but just who voices Hexus? Somebody famous voices Hexus, I think. That drawing sounds dope. Exactly. Everybody's agreeing with you. Well, I'm gonna give another I don't know, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. I'll go till 9. For me, it's 9. It's 9:09. We're gonna go to 9:13. I'm gonna let them go in, but 5 is a good start. Can you draw Carlos? Yes, I can. Yeah, you're on the board again. You'll get bumped if somebody else wants to go, though. Oh, I like that. 1995. That's going to be very important pretty soon. Somebody requested Carlos a little bit ago. I think it was, I forget who did, but someone did request Carlos, and I drew Carlos with the Awooga eyes. These requests are cracking me up. Exactly, Haibo Body. Sailor Moon, balance the scales. All right, we got a couple minutes left. Why not 9:15? I don't know. I don't want to keep people waiting. I want to start the festivities. I'm excited too. Brokia, what you trying to get me to draw the Rugrats in a certain way? Tim Curry is Hexus. You got it. That was good. That was some good trivia. Rugrats, but like tripping balls on acid. That'll be sick, man. Oh, Rugrats. And they're gonna be tripping balls because they're little toddlers. It'll be sick, dude. Draw dick. I can't. Pomeranian, Pink Pommy. Thanks for joining, Pink Pommy. I hope you're ready for tonight. Tonight is different from all. Tonight's a Passover night. It's different from all other nights. Pomeranian, just straight up. And it's canon, whatever I draw. So if I draw Pomeranian and it doesn't look like one, that's how Pomeranians look now. Little pig boy, gotcha. Little pig boy with OI and underscore. Look at that, I got you. Human brand ramen packet. Mmm, delicious. I like that a lot. I knew you requested Carly. Someone. It's 9:11 o'clock. Let's go. I'm so lit for this. Me too. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm really excited. I'm excited for this whole stream tonight. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I hope everybody really enjoys it. I was supposed to be affiliate tonight, but I'm waiting on them. So this is celebration and just waiting that. Parts unknown. What's going on, parts unknown? Good to see you. What's going on? You know what's going on. Show him Melon Boy. Maybe I will show him Melon Boy. Do you want to see Melon Boy? Rump-Wrecker's got a good take right here. I can already tell. I'm gonna entertain that one, Jekyll. Melon Boy with 3 Y's, because that's how we do it. It is 9:12 right now. What else we got? Rump-Wrecker. Dragon, joint snowboarding. What's the prompt? Does anybody hear that? Does anybody hear? Does anybody? I feel like something's going on.
Mic off. Mic on.
This used to be me. Can you believe it? I want you to see the overweight.
What's going on? This is the reveal. Hello, welcome. Welcome to VHS 1999. We're back in the 90s, everybody.
The plan is easy. Just have 2 chocolate
I
chips
know
a
you can
day
hear
and
that
a
good TV.
well-balanced dinner. I tell you, Ultra Slim Fast Chocolate Royale is
Where
a
are
big
we?
user's delight and a
Where,
chocolate lover's
where
dream.
are we right now? What are we doing here? What the hell's going on?
Give us a week. We'll take off the weight.
This is a 90s store. This is what it's all about. I think we can kick it off. I want to rent Titanic. Throb.com, how you doing? Good. I'm glad you could be here. With that, let's get some.
Yes, I like it. It's simple.
Does anybody hear that TV? What are they playing up
It's a
there?
bold statement.
What are they doing up there?
Cornflakes.
That's some quality television. It's some good. It's the best television. It's the best television I've ever seen. Let's get What are we gonna do right now? What should we do? There's a poll. You can vote. What should we do right now?
Oh, come on. Who do they think they're kidding? How many spreads and margarines make a big deal about their buttery taste? And
I'm just working at a video store.
No butter in them.
You got nobody's here.
Touch a butter spread, and you'll see there's real butter in it. Just a touch.
It's good. It's from the 90s. We got a call coming in.
So when they say butter.
Hi, how's it going? This is VHS 1999. Who's on the phone?
Touch a butter spread. Real butter.
Oh, hey, my name's Hoobastank.
How you doing, Hoobastank?
I'm pretty good. I was just calling. I really need to watch Wild Wild West tonight. You got
Well,
you got
we're gonna
that?
check. We can check to see if I got Wild Wild West. Hold up.
Okay.
Perfect, you're beautiful, baby. Man, what an actor.
Um,
I couldn't have done it better myself.
I think we got Wild Wild West. Hold up here. Let me. Are you looking? Are you looking across the counter? Can you see what we got here?
Yeah, no, I see him.
All right, I don't think we have Wild Wild West, but we got. Are you in the mood? Are you a big Halloween person?
Yeah, I like I would like to be scared. That's why I like Wild Wild West, because of that big metal spider
Yeah,
guy.
I know exactly what you're talking about. That's one of my favorite parts of that whole movie. Well, if you like Wild Wild West, you might also like Halloween. Have you ever seen Halloween?
No, I haven't seen it yet. I heard it's good.
I think it's
Oh, you got it. Oh, there you go. Oh, you got it.
Well, how many? Listen, there's Wild. We don't have Wild Wild West because we're limited here. You know, they come in batches.
Actually,
It's not
wait.
out yet.
Can I have Waterworld? I see Waterworld there.
You checking out Waterworld?
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite? Have you seen it yet?
No, I need some K-Cost in my life.
We'll get you some Waterworld. We're gonna get you some Waterworld.
Oh, I saw him dance with wolves, and now I want to see him drink his own urine.
He does a lot of that. You know, the movie's like almost 3 hours long.
Yeah, I want 3 hours of piss drinking, please.
We could do 3 hours of Kevin Costner piss drinking.
Yeah, yes, that one then.
All right, we're gonna listen. I like how it started at Wild Wild West, and you went for another W movie, and I asked if you liked Halloween, and then you were like, you know what? But I'm eyeing Waterworld. Isn't that how it worked in the 90s? That's just how it worked. You went in for one thing, and then you're like, you know what though? That looks a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, suggestions from the employees means so much more currently.
Listen, there's a couple people in chat. They're saying Big Dirty Al is saying to go Big Trouble in Little China, which we also have right here.
Yeah, I see it. That's a good one. Okay, I'll take Waterworld and Big Trouble in Little China.
And that's your max. You can only do 2. I'll ring them up
Yeah.
for you. I'll ring them up for
Forget
you.
about Halloween.
Yeah, and you get a pack of bubble gum. You get a pack of Hubba Bubble bubble gum.
Oh, ouch.
Thank you so much for calling VHS, coming in, renting a movie.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, I'm gonna go home and watch these now.
Have fun watching Kevin Costner drink piss for 3 hours.
Yeah, I just want to see him recycle his urine and drink it.
Thanks for calling in. That was a fantastic call. Somebody wanted well, I gave some things away. Somebody wanted Waterworld, which was good. We sold some Waterworld. What the vote? What did the vote end up as? What are we doing? Votes are in. So we got somebody calling in. Hold up, real quick. I'm holding on that vote. Hello, how's it going? Who am I speaking with? This is VHS 1999.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, Moneyworms. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. How are you? You sound like you're from the Far East.
Well, you could say something like that. I don't know.
Are you here to rent a movie? Well, I got some good suggestions for you. It's 1999.
Okay, well, I was thinking more 89, but okay, 99. Is that Night at Roxbury? That was what year?
Night at Roxbury. Okay, we'll see if we got it. We're gonna see if we got it. Let's go. You're gonna see in a couple seconds. You'll see the list of movies that we got going on. Okay.
Monkey Worms, you have Big Mac on the screen. Oh, now it's Moscow McDonald's behind you. Do you see?
I saw. Yeah, I've been watching that commercial all day. They got it running all day. You see the movies? We got some more movies for you to rent. What are you looking for?
Monkey Worms, it is so delayed. I'm still watching you. And
Okay.
you're just looking at the screen.
Yeah.
I cannot see.
Monkey Worms. A couple people are suggesting.
Okay,
You see him?
now, yes.
You see him?
Yes.
What do you think of this tat? What do you think of my tattoos?
The sword.
Yeah, what do you think of them?
I don't know. It's not like, that the tattoos mean a lot here where I am from.
Where's that exactly? Where are you from exactly?
Kentucky.
Okay. Some tells me that's not true, but
Well, you know what? You can't always believe what you say.
I hear that.
Check my IP. It says Kentucky, USA.
Yeah, Kentucky. I believe you. You can come in here. You can rent with any kind of American license. All right. Now, what movie do you want to rent today? What were you looking for?
It's A Night at the Roxbury. That is a good movie.
If you like Night at the Roxbury, have you ever seen The Goonies? It's very similar.
I have not. What is the Goonies?
The Goonies is I don't even. This has been sitting on the shelf for a while. I actually don't even think it's from the 90s. But it's about a couple kids that they get lost in a museum and they have to find an old boat. And that's pretty much the. I don't want to give too much more away. I want you to watch this movie.
Yeah, I don't know. What is this meatballs? These meatballs. I like meatballs. Is this a movie about meatballs?
Meatballs?
What's going on? Bottom left, $5.
I see it. It's $5. That's a steal. It's right next to Overboard. Does anybody? I'm gonna ask chat because I actually don't. I've never seen Meatballs. Is Meatballs a good movie? Has anybody ever seen Meatballs?
What are they saying? They're still talking about the Goonies.
There's a little bit of. They're still talking about the Goonies. They're saying the Goonies is amazing. Somebody wants my children in here. I let the message through. Christian Peralta has not seen the Goonies. But let's see. Alabama says a wife named Peggy makes spaghetti and meatballs. And Lil Pig Boy says it's an adult film.
Huh.
And Balance the Scales, who is a movie connoisseur, says Meatballs is whack. So I think that you should take the roll the dice on the Meatballs. You sound like a roll the dice on Meatballs kind of person.
Monkey worms, I tell you right now, spaghetti and meatballs with a little bit of American pasta sauce, that is my favorite food. I will go for it. That sounds amazing.
We'll go with that. I'm gonna package this one up for you. Does that sound good?
Oh, Meatballs is the prequel to Night at the Roxbury. Okay.
It is. Yeah, Meatballs. That's what touched me softly. Exactly.
That is what I thought. Will Ferrell, #1 American actor. He's so good. Big fan.
Exactly. I'll bag this one up for you. You can rent 2 movies. You can rent the Goonies if you want. It's right up here. I'm gonna scratch it.
Second question: Do you take the Visa debit card, which is preloaded with rubles? Kentucky's weird.
We do. We take all kinds of rubles. We take all the rubles. It's the 90s.
Okay.
It's a booming economy. It's a bull's market. It always has been.
It's 99.
It's 99. The millennium's coming up. We already went to the moon.
No, Kevin, you did not go to the moon. I mean, monkey worms.
Thanks for calling in. What was your name again? Who was I speaking to? Vadim? Who was it?
It is Kevin Costner.
Oh, Kevin Costner. Oh, yeah, somebody just rented your piss drinking movie. Thank you for calling in. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying. I hope you're enjoying VHS 99. Just go peruse, and I got this Super Nintendo on my desk for some reason. Who knows?
Okay, thank you, Kevin.
You have a good one. Thanks for calling in. That was a good call. Well, everybody voted. I think we voted to look at the movies, which is good. Let's do that. Let's look through the movies a little bit. We got these movies. We just saw these movies. Look at this. A couple people have commented on this amazing arm of mine. It looks good. Let's keep looking. Let's look at here's the other one. Somebody already got Halloween and Waterworld, but we do have Flashdance. We got Big Trouble Little China. We got a Stallone movie that's got a bunch of stickers on it. Bunch of stickers from the future apparently. We got another call coming in.
China, we got a Stallone
Hello,
movie.
how's it going? Who am I speaking with?
Stickers from the future, apparently.
Hello? Oh, somebody's they're unfamiliar with using phone technology. It might have been a cell phone. They are definitely hard to use. I don't have one yet. I have this landline phone. Let's keep looking through. Let's keep looking through movies. We also got a bunch of Disney movies too. Look at this spread. You can hear. Oh, somebody's calling in. Hello. Who am I speaking with?
Yeah.
Hello. Who am I speaking with? I'm getting butt dialed. Hello?
Hello?
Calling you with my butt.
Who am I speaking with?
This is Cletus and Katrina.
All right, we got Cletus and Katrina. I hope you're enjoying VHS 1999.
We certainly are.
Okay. What's you looking to rent a movie?
Yeah. What do you recommend?
Well, are you watching? Do you see all these Disney movies that are queued up right now? We got all the Disney movies left. Nobody's taking a Disney movie yet.
Let me marinate on that a bit.
Okay.
Like a top 3.
My top 3, or just in general?
From this list.
All right. Well, I'll go from what I can see people talking about real quick. Let me get my hand out of the way here. A lot of people. Yeah.
The movie has like a theme song or a really renowned song. You have to sing it.
Okay, I can sing it for you. Um,
This used to be me. Can you
there's
believe it?
I can sing some of Flubber for you. Do you remember the Flubbers theme song?
I'm Mel Torme, and I lost
With
'That
75
would be
pounds
nice.
in 8 months.
okay, I
Well,
can
here's
sing
the
that for
twist.
you.
The plan's
That
easy.
one goes
Take 2 chocolate shakes daily and
he
away
grew up in a
balance
lab and then he got Flubber and he figured out Flubber, he put it in his car and made his car fly and now it's Flubber. It's Flubber! Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. It's Flubber! Na-na-na-na-na-na. Everybody loves a little bit of Flubber. Flubber was the thing that the guy created in the lab. Then you can use it to stop bullets and stuff. That's pretty much how
Okay,
it
that
went.
that was nice. That was nice, but based on that rendition, I don't think I want to rent that movie.
That's a no on Flubber. Let me. A couple people are saying Flubber's a banger, but here's the thing. Someone's telling you should go Lion King. I have not seen Lion King yet. Lion King is a movie for children, and I'm working in a video store. I think we have Lion King somewhere, and someone also says The Rescuers was a
Now,
good movie.
the Moneyworms, I'm not too, interested in hearing about some lying kings going off telling fish and whatnot. But this Alice in Wonderland, is that like a sequel to Waterworld, but with like a sea life, perhaps?
It is. It's the first part of Waterworld is Kevin Costner, and he drinks his urine for about 3 hours. And then Alice in Wonderland is the second one. He drinks so much of his own urine that he has a dream, a fever dream, if you will. He's dehydrated. He's been out in the water world for a little while. And then he dreams of a lice in Wonderland, and we actually someone called this out earlier. It's in here twice, so we have two copies of it. You could have both of them if you wanted, and watch it twice back to back, and you wouldn't have to rewind. You wouldn't have to
We'll
rewind the first one.
we'll take one of them.
All right, we got you could do one more.
Can you sing any other songs from these to help us decide?
Yeah, I can sing. Hold on, let me find a good one here. My arm's in the way here. Oh man, they don't have the Great Mouse Detective. I know all those songs. Yeah, I can sing you. Oh, they do have the Grace Mouse Detective. There it is. We have it. It's right here. Can I sing you? Can I sing you my favorite song from the Great Mouse Detective?
Of course.
It's about Ratigan, and it goes, oh Ratigan, oh Ratigan, da 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 da. Oh Ratigan, oh Ratigan, he's the world's most famous. And then he says rat. I don't want to ruin the movie when he says that, but let me box that one up for you.
Mr. Worms, I'm a little. I just want to make sure there aren't any bats or anything in this mouse detective movie, is there? Because I'm real scared of flying rodents at this time. The coronavirus and stuff going on in the 1990s.
You know, I don't think there are any bats. I've only seen the Ratigan scene, and I watched it when it was on this TV up here.
Okay, well, I'll take your word for it. You seem like a nice man, Mr. Worms.
No, but there's 0 bats. I'm getting confirmation from everybody. Thanks for calling in.
Well, thank you so much for getting us some films, and you have a great rest of your night.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy the new year. It's gonna be 2000. Do you believe in Y2K?
Oh, you betcha. I've been bottling up my green beans and pickling my onions just to make sure that we're going to survive.
I hear you. I'm doing the same thing. I bought a bunch of condensed milk. I bought a bunch of raisins, and I hate raisins. But here's the thing. It's the year 2000. I don't think anything's gonna happen. I think the people are a bunch of truthers, you know.
Not no Lion King.
Not no Lion Kings. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you, Mr. Worms. Have a good night now.
You too. Thanks for stopping in. That was a good that caller knew a lot about stuff. Look at my tats. Look at those tattoos. They're beautiful. Thanks for calling in. I'm trying to catch up on some of this. Please serenade us. I think I serenade. I like how they made me sing some theme songs, and we did the one to Flubber that's canon, and then we did the Ratigan song from Great Mouse Detective, and I forgot. I see the movies every day, and I forgot that there was that one on there. So let's now that everybody's kind of seen all the choices for the movies. Is there anything else? What else can I do right now? It's not up to me. I'm thinking. I'm in my own head. I hope everybody's enjoying this right now. Grandy and Shoot wants some Pilot Wings. What a good game. That was a launch title, I think. It was really hard. They were like, what do kids want to do? Oh, they want to pilot planes that are going to be really hard to pilot. Gotta watch your computer. Balance the scales. Gotta watch your computer for Y2K. Yes, you do. I hear that the clocks are gonna reset, and and we're gonna lose all of our Excel documents. And I backed up everything on floppy disks. I put everything on a floppy disk. I put about 2 megabytes worth of stuff on a floppy disk. I had a couple Word documents with that little paper clip that tells me what to do. He's like, "Do you need any help?" Yeah. Let's see what everybody wants. What does everybody want me to do right now? We got some fun stuff planned when we figure out what I'm gonna do when I come back in. We got a good thing. All right, everybody. It looks like everybody wants me to go take a cig break outside. We can go do that. We could. I'm craving. You know, look at my desk right now. I got these little. I've been smoking these all day, and I gotta go outside. I gotta go outside and smoke the cigs. I like how you can see me. You can see me. There's supposed to be a call-in number here. I think there's supposed to be a call-in number. I'm gonna go back inside for 1 second and put the call-in number back in if you wanna call in. But there's definitely supposed to be a call-in number on this one. I'm still here. I'm gonna go take a smoke break outside. I'm doing some editing on the fly. I think. There it is. Okay, now I can sit outside. I forgot my cigarettes, and the point of that too is that I don't know doing hard drugs in this space. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. Somebody should. It smells like garbage out here, like trash, and there's no sound. I forgot to put the sound of the city over this. But we're learning. We're having fun. Everybody wanted me to come out, sit outside, and enjoy a cig, but I forgot it inside. I don't have it with me. I forgot them. There was 2 on my desk. Everybody saw them. I showed them to everybody. Let's talk. You know what I like about the 90s? I like how I don't have a cell phone. Most people don't have cell phones. I think cell phones are bad for you. I think we're gonna figure out in a couple years that they're gonna cause weird things, and you're gonna be. I always see the guys out on Wall Street. Look at my tattoos that I got from now on. Somebody's calling in from I'm gonna have to. There's a phone inside that I'm gonna get real quick, and here it is, and it's not a cell phone. Hello, who am I talking with?
Hey there, it's the Black Pearl.
The Black Pearl. How's it going? How are you doing? It's 1999. What's your favorite part about the 90s so far?
I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited about the internet.
What's your favorite part about the internet? I've used it a couple times. We're transferring our movies on there, and then you'll be able to look at what movies we have, so you won't have to come here looking for one movie and then go home with Waterworld.
You don't have Waterworld anymore?
We had one of them. Is that what you wanted? Everybody wants Waterworld. What's your favorite part about Waterworld? Did you see it in theaters?
I mean,
At the
what's everybody's favorite part about Waterworld? Kevin Costner drinking his own piss.
Kevin Costner drinking his own piss for 3 hours straight. That's my favorite part. And did you see the sequel?
Exactly. The sequel?
Yeah.
I thought it was coming out in the summer of 2000.
And maybe it's supposed to. We have it. It's Alice in Wonderland because he drinks his own piss, and then he has some premonitions.
Ooh, premonitions.
Yeah, he goes into a fever dream, like ayahuasca. If I mention, you go ahead.
Is he dreaming? What is he dreaming about?
Well, I don't want to tell you the whole movie, but so this is my cig break. I'm supposed to be smoking a cigarette, but I'll talk to you. Thanks for. I had the nicotine addictions. Now I'm talking to somebody. Everything's good. So Kevin Costner, he drinks his own piss for 3 hours straight. He's on a raft. He passes another boat full of people, and then he starts tripping out because he's dehydrated, and he wakes up, and there's this little blonde girl, and she's late for a very important date. And that's kind of how it starts.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah,
She eats mushrooms. She plays with playing cards. There's a guy who gives them tea, and she doesn't ask any questions. And even though her mother tells her before she goes out, she says, "Don't talk to strangers," and she does all these things with strangers. And then she wakes up and she's like, "And you were there, and you were there, and you were there."
Have you ever seen Fern Gully?
I love Fern Gully. Ask me anything about Fern Gully.
Do you have Fern Gully on in your store?
I'll
Worm?
check when I get
Mr. Big Worm.
Mr. Big Worms. I'll check when I get back inside. What's your favorite part about Fern Gully?
I mean, the moral of the story. Well, isn't that everybody's favorite part?
Yeah, but do you really believe that? Do you really believe that the world is like going to be underwater in like 25 years, and that the world is getting hotter, and we should be just going to the moon every other weekend and just depleting the world of its natural resources? Like, come on.
Yeah, that does sound a little crazy. Maybe in like 20 years we should be worried about that, but
yeah, maybe in like 20 years, like 2020. That's like way out there. I can't even fathom that.
Can you even imagine what that year would be like?
I can't. All I can think of is we got the millennium coming up. People are talking about Y2K. Are the computers going to reset? Are the planes, are they going to fall out of the sky when it happens at midnight on the 1st? I don't know. We had a caller earlier. They're hoarding beans. Are you doing anything? Are you hoarding anything?
I'm actually buying into the conspiracy theory. Literally, like I'm buying all the internet stock.
I hope you're buying Enron. They're doing really good.
Yeah, I've been advised that. Like
my grandma actually has all of her money in 1990. My grandmother has all of her money in Enron right now, and it's going to pay out really big for her grandchildren.
Your grandma's got a lot of energy in Enron. I like where her mind's at. There's no way that's gonna fail.
There's no way that actually my grandmother had a bunch of Enron stock, and there's no way it's gonna fail. It's gonna be amazing. And I kind of forget that
It's literally too big to fail.
It is. It's too big. It's energy. It's like computer energy. I don't even understand it. Like I barely understand the internet.
I don't know. Yeah, I think this. I bought this book online. I bought a book online the other day, and it
Like
came up to my house
on
in like a
like
week.
www.bookonline, and they mailed it to
No,
you.
it's like www.the Appalachian. No, the Amazon.com. That's right. I always get them mixed up.
I haven't heard of that yet. Amazon, like the forests, they're doing really good. There's a bunch of it left, and no one has to worry about them not being. There's a lot of Amazon going on, so
There's a lot of Amazon.
we don't have anything to worry about. Maybe in 2020, maybe.
Maybe, but maybe another Amazon will come around, like a
Let me ask you a
virtual
question.
forest.
That's a virtual forest. That now you're thinking 2020 virtual forest. People are gonna probably like I don't know take walks in virtual forests because they're like stuck in their houses or something. I don't know. Probably not though, because that's crazy talk. Let me ask you something. What are you gonna do for St. Patrick's Day this year?
I'm probably gonna float down a river, get lost, meet a blonde girl, probably end up drinking my own piss for about 24 hours.
That sounds like Waterworld, and the sequel. Your life imitates art, and art imitates life. So I think it's a great idea.
Thank you. It is also my birthday.
I didn't know it was your happy birthday on the 17th of 20 of the millennium. Are you gonna get? You think
Of the
you'll?
millennia.
Do you think you'll go to? I don't know. Do you think you'll go to like one of those places where you skate around in a rink and listen to like Pump Up the Jam, like an
Oh,
Astro skate?
probably.
You ever been to Astro skate?
It's gonna be my first time. I'm saving it for a special date, a special lady, and that
Special
is
lady Astro
January
skate.
1st,
January 1st.
20,000.
20,000, yeah. It's weird.
20,000.
There are people that are like, we're going to call it 20,000. There are people that call it the millennium or the millennia. There's 2,000 people. There's Y2Kers. We don't know what to call it yet.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of 2000?
20, that's a new one. That's a good one. I like that. That's genius. Did you find that on the internet?
20 Snake Eyes. I saw it on this
20 Snake Eyes.
website
That's another one.
called Dig.
Oh, Dig. Yeah, I've been on Dig.
Yeah.
Dig's a good website. I go to
Very
Dig,
new.
and then I go to Funny Junk, and I look at like goofy pictures of people, and then I go back to Dig, and then that's pretty much it. And then I load my CD of America Online.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh man, I might have to go back away from this payphone. Back
You know
to
what? My boss is calling me. He's like, your sig
my
break is over.
residence.
I gotta get. Thank you so
And
much for calling me though. That was a good call. You know a lot about the 90s.
yeah, I'm gonna go get on Dig. You got me itching for some Dig surfing.
Get on Dig. I'm behind the counter again. Thank you so much thanks for calling in. I really appreciate it.
Let me know when you get Waterworld back.
We'll let you know when we get Waterworld. The person that calls in, they got a week. They got 10 days. Thanks for calling in.
Okay. All right. My premonition. Bye bye.
That was a good call. Black Pearl knows a lot about the 90s. That being said, I think that I gotta get back to reading some chat. I really do. Thanks for making me go outside and smoke a cig and talk to some people. Yeah, let's get a little bit of chat going on here. Let's read some things. What does everybody think? Is Waterworld in Japan Mizu World? I don't think so. I think it's supposed to be it's crazy. It's a crazy idea, but it's way in the future when like everything starts melting, and then there's Waterworld is so good. I agree. I've heard that Waterworld is very good. I've heard it's one of the best movies ever. Chucky's life is tragic, and he only has. Oh, somebody's talking about Rugrats. I love Rugrats. Dan Elite, thanks for joining us. What is that hand? It's my hand. I'm reading the chat in the video store. Let's see the Waterworld stream where we all watch together. I wish we could do that. I don't know what any of those words mean. I'm on TV, Ma. Here I am. I need a game for my Sega Dreamcast. Oh, yes, we've got it. What do you need? We've got Power Stone, we've got Sonic Adventure, we've got Sonic Adventure 2, Movie Night. Filipino wants the movie night. Piss stream when? Yeah, let's get a good piss stream going on with where we watch Waterworld. What's wrong with your hand? Nothing's wrong with my hand. Everybody all my life's been telling me there's stuff wrong with my hand. Looks like you might have gotten your hand caught in a meat grinder. And not again. Jam Beam's a big Sonic Adventure 2 fan. Chagoya, hi Mom. I hope she's watching. It's my strong hand. That's a good future reference. We should make a Waterworld fan art at the same time. Mother, I'm on TV. I would like to know how long that arm is. It's pretty long, and it goes. There it is. Gnarls. I don't know what that means. Gnarls Barkley. Yeah, feel free to call in on that number. Streamlabs is telling you on the chat. Parts unknown. Your hand looks like that Butler guy. That guy slaps. He knows the future. He does know the future. It's detachable. And you didn't see that. No, you didn't. Nobody saw that. Oh, it's from Scary Movie 2. That sounds like a good movie. Is that just a generic movie? That sounds kind of like a movie from the future. That's as long as I would have expected. I want to thank Moneyworm, just one of them, for putting me on TV. I gotcha. Oh my god, my arm. Yeah, it's a good one, you know. Do you have a Discord? I don't have a time phone. I don't have a time phone either, but we'll get one of those Discord. I don't know. I'll look it up. I'll Google it. There's this new thing called Google. It's on the internet, and you pay for it. Back to the Future hits. We got back. I think we might have Back to the Future. We might have it. I'm here for the Waterworld fan art. What's my opinion on 3 Mile Island? Oh, it's a really good place. You take your family there. It's real. Somebody's calling on in. Let me answer the phone real quick. Hello. Welcome to VHS 1999. How can I help you?
Hey. Not a whole lot. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's 1999. I got my Tamagotchi fed. Everything's going good. My watch is a calculator.
Good. Yes, you need all of this.
Mm-hmm. Well, my husband sees me. You want to rent a movie?
I would love to rent a movie.
Let's.
I would love that very much.
Let's look at the movies. Are you into Disney? Are you into more avant-garde movies? Are you more into, do you like Big Trouble in Little China? What's your thing?
I'm looking for something niche because I'm looking to trip on ayahuasca and just watch some whack shit.
I can make some good suggestions for that. I really appreciate that you're gonna just trip on ayahuasca and watch some whack shit. Let's start from the top.
Exactly. I mean, sometimes you just gotta enjoy the little things in life.
You have to. How long till it kicks in?
I'm looking at about 15 minutes, but at this rate, I looked over and a fake head just dropped off of my dryer, and I'm pretty sure my house is haunted.
I'm
so I
at a loss of words. I don't know what to tell you.
I might possess, I might not. It's just all up to fate.
Filipinut says Aya and chill. Is that the term for renting a movie and being on ayahuasca? It does. It gets a lot of playtime on the stream.
I would assume that's probably yes. Yes, absolutely.
Well, let's go through it. Listen, somebody on stream is saying Highlander is probably there can only be one. First of all, it's going to be $7.50 because all these movies are apparently priced differently. And this one is a good ayahuasca and chill right here. I recommend Highlander.
All right. Well, I need to get one of those.
Okay, and you can rent one more movie because that's how we do it here.
Let's see.
There's a couple.
I see. So since my house is haunted, I'm noticing I'm noticing the Silent Rage Chuck Norris film in the bottom there, and I feel like since these ghosts are maliciously attacking my life, I might need some Silent Rage. Oh, did my phone just die? Oh
No, you're good. I can still hear you. The phones,
You know,
the phone batteries, these old. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, these damn landlines. I can't deal with it anymore. Sometimes it just cuts out, and I don't know what to do with myself. I sit there and cry for 5 minutes.
I'm the same way. I gotta kick, I gotta kick my parents off the phone when I wanna play, Ultima Online, because you can't do both at once.
Exactly.
But Silent Rage. So
They
you're
don't
eyeing Silent
understand.
Rage. Did you see it in theaters?
The what now?
Did you see Silent Rage in theaters with the one with Chuck Norris?
I did not. How was it? Did you see it?
I have not seen it yet. I haven't seen most of these movies. I just sit here and I work in a store. I don't have a lot to spend. I've spent it all on Ultima Online and Pogs.
That's very very brave of you. I'm proud.
Jam and Beam saying, have you seen the movie to the left of it, Taxi Driver? Have you seen Taxi Driver either? Who would want to watch a movie about about driving a taxi?
Well, my old roommate was really into niche movies and things like that, and he said Taxi Driver was very good, but he was also kind of an asshole, so I never watched it with him.
Yeah, I think usually assholes really like Taxi Driver, but Ryan and Choco, not an asshole, is saying that the soundtrack is trash. So I think it is. I think it's an asshole movie.
Some people just understand. They get it.
I agree.
We connect on different brain levels.
I'm gonna bag this one. I'm gonna bag these two up for you. I got Silent Rage for you, and Highlander. And I think that when the ayahuasca hits, I would watch them in the order of Highlander, and then wash it down with some Silent Rage.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
I think that's good. Does that complete your order today?
I think that'll be it. Unless you have like a little bit of like MDMA or like ecstasy or something behind the counter that we might be able to go out back and exchange via cash or what do you have? Do you have
I'll tell you this. I will I'll put it. You know that part in the VHS that kind of like flips down and all the tapes inside of it?
Yes.
Fast forward to 3 minutes on Highlander for a little treat.
All right, and then like a little baggie will like pop out of the TV or something like that, or
yeah.
Like, is it like the Ring where I have to like worry about instead of Reagan coming out of the screen or whoever it is, I just wow. Okay, never mind. Instead of her coming out of the screen, I just get a little baggie of drugs coming out of my screen.
Yes, I think the ayahuasca's hitting at this very moment. I think you got to get out here and watch these movies.
I think so too. I'm getting hot, and I think it's about time for this trip to start.
It's about time for this trip to start. And with that, Trash Bat says young crazy Robert De Niro can get it. I agree. Don't you agree?
Yes, sir. Now it's time for me to go fight some invisible people in my home.
I hope you win. Thanks a lot for calling in. You have a good one.
Thank you. You too.
That was a good call. I want to thank everybody who's followed me tonight. I really appreciate it. Flacco, I see him. Dynamic Typo and Dan Elite. I see all the follows. I really appreciate it. I made a lot of these scenes like last minute, and I don't have the little thing that pops up, but it's funny, and everybody likes it. Do I have The Land Before Time? Let's look. We could check. Let's check it out really quick, and then we're gonna do something really fun. I got a fun thing planned. Let's look at the movies. We're looking at Land Before Time. I see Meatballs. We actually don't have any more Meatballs. I don't see it there. We got some more down here. There's some movies that probably shouldn't exist yet down here. We got some Creed and some John Wicks down here. That's what Google. We don't have any more Waterworld. I don't see Land Before Time yet. Let's keep going. Let's go here. Let's see if they've got it. Land Before Time. I feel like it would be amongst these, but it kind of looks like a whole Disney section. Maybe. The Last Unicorn's the shit. It is. It's one of the. We don't have it. Everybody rented it already. I am the skeleton. How are you on stream and calls at the same time? Do you have 2 lines for your computer and 1 for calling? That's the question of the. That's a really good question. Yeah, my dad, he works for AT&T Teleservices, and they cooked us up with some new 2000 technology that allows us to be on both at once. Dicko Man wants some Rocco's Modern Life. We that's on the television. We don't have. We've got movies here. We're not licensed yet. I wish I could call in, but I don't ever want to make an ass of myself. You didn't make an ass of yourself. That was fantastic. That was one of my favorite phone calls we ever had. I'm gonna remember it forever. It was a good. Everybody really appreciated it. It was positive energies. No, that was a great call. I like fun. That's what Drummer R says. Land Before Time is so dang cute. It really is. The part where it's kind of, you know what's kind of like Land Before Time, and I think I have it down here. Where is it? Let me keep looking over here. Bambi. Bambi's one of those movies where it really tugs at your heartstrings because, you know, Disney and Land Before Time and all of them. I don't want to ruin anything, but there's some similarities between like the first 20 minutes and motherly figures. Let's do something really fun. I've been very excited for this all night. We're gonna do this as quick as we can. It's called 1990s. Oh, we got a caller. This is called 1990s tier list. Hello, we got a caller. Who am I speaking with?
Yeah, it's Bert Shoveler here.
Bert Shoveler, thank you for calling in. I'm very excited for you calling in.
You might have heard of me. You might have heard of me. 1999 rollerblading champion for all of California.
Wow, I didn't know we had such royalty on the phone. This is your year. This is, of course, you won.
Yep. I've chosen to grace your establishment with my presence. I'd just like to pick out some movies for free, of course.
Of course. If you're rollerblading, if you're blading around here, and you're winning the rollerblading tournament, then you can pick out any movie you want. Let's get back. Let's get to the movies.
Don't worry though. I will compensate you with influence and exposure. I have a fan club, 500 strong. I have a bulk mailer, and if I'm satisfied with your selection, I will be recommending you to all 500 of my fan club members. So,
wow, it's interesting. I heard in the future that like you're gonna really be able to buy things with influence, and everyone's gonna have it. It's gonna just depend on however big your fan club is. You get more, you've got more pull in the world. I hope you can see we've got a Disney collection.
It's funny because as technology gets better, I feel like things could happen real fast, Maybe I'll grow my fan club to 1,000 members. Wouldn't that be amazing?
That'd be great. Well, you've got one more today. You've got 501 because I'm a fan.
All right, let's take a look at your selection here. Let's not dawdle anymore. I got other.
You're jonesing for some VHS. I get it. You got other establishments to frequent.
All right. Okay, let's see here. You got Alice. You got Melody Time. I like the sound of that. Melody Time. Okay.
I haven't seen that one.
You got the three Caballeros. Ooh,
we do.
Right.
We got that.
Yeah. Bambi.
We got some Bambi.
I've already seen Bambi. It's sad.
Have too.
I don't like sad things.
I agree. It's a very sad movie.
Let's see what else you got here. Pocahontas.
Toy
Story. Oh, Toy Story and Toy Story 2.
You didn't see that?
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get Toy Story. The graphics on that movie are amazing. I don't think they're gonna get any better.
I don't think so either. It looks like a computer.
Toy Story and Toy Story 2.
You're gonna get both of them. You'll watch them back to back. and they're already
Well, I
rewound.
mean, that's pretty much the end of the story after Toy Story 2. I don't
That
think
is.
they
There's
should
no
make
more.
another movie. I mean, that'd be crazy.
Hey,
Can you
I think
imagine
so.
if they made any more Toy Stories?
These
That'd be
kids aren't gonna
insane.
want to see any more movies about toys. They want to play with toys. Who wants to watch a movie about toys? Yeah, there's gotta be only two of
And
them.
two has a definitive ending. I
It
mean,
does.
it's pretty much cut and dry. It's a duology, and I think that series is over. So I'll take Toy Story and Toy Story 2.
I think you're right. I would put money on that. I think that they're never gonna come out with another Toy Story movie. I'll bag them both up for you, and you're not gonna pay anything, because you're the rollerblading
Hey, my
champ. You're the
ball,
blading champ of
my
the world.
my bulk. No, not the world. Let's not get crazy.
All right, we're not
Okay?
getting. Well,
I'm not-
next year,
I'm
2000.
no Sasimoto Misashi. Okay, I'm just a champion for California.
That's right. You're the California champ. But here's the thing: if you can blade in California, you can blade anywhere. That's to me. That's like, that's a Super Bowl of rollerblading out there.
Well, thank you. It's always nice to meet a rollerblading fan. You know, a lot of people have been not getting into rollerblading as much at this point.
Yeah, they're skateboarding now. Ever since that Tony Hawk
What's
game,
that?
they're skateboarding.
What do you say?
Oh, it's a buzzword. I'm not
Let's
supposed to
not
say
talk
it.
about that.
Not that.
Let's not talk about
Let's
that.
not talk about
That
skateboarding.
heinous sport. I mean, 4 wheels? Are you crazy? That's just dumb.
I agree. You only need 4 in a line, or in staggered 2s and 2s. You put your board. It's not gonna catch on. It's like Toy Story. It's gonna be done after this year. They got 2 of them max, then it'll be over. I agree that I think skateboarding's gonna go away.
All right. Well, I appreciate your support. Let's get these final 3 movies checked out, and you know what? I mean, this fan club newsletter is good as mailed, and you're gonna get a lot of customers. 500 fans all across this great California state. I mean, they're gonna come straight to you.
I can't wait for them to rent movies. I really appreciate it. You have incredible influence. You've got a mailing list of 500 people. I've never even heard of that. I'd be lucky if someday I get 10 pieces of mail.
Well, 501 now. I'm sure you
Exactly. I'm a fan now.
And send me your address and all that. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
It's $1. It's just $1. It's just $1.
I'm gonna join. $1 that gets me a whole pack of Pogs. That's easy money. Thank you so much for calling.
All right. Well, you take care.
That was a good call. And keep blading. Blade away.
Oh yeah, I will.
That was a good call. I can't believe we had some blading royalty on the phone. That was amazing. I didn't know that he even wanted VHSs. I thought he'd be practicing his blading. #1 in California. Go check out that mailing list. Everybody check out that mailing list. Go and mail a piece of mail in there that says you're on the list with like a couple quarters, and then you'll be on it, and you might get some little doodads and knickknacks. He deserves to play Batman forever. Michael Keaton does, not the guy who just called. Yeah, I agree. Michael Keaton is so good, and I hope they never like do something crazy like putting nipples on the Batsuit. Let's do something I've wanted to do for a little bit. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna start this thing. It's called the VHS 1999 edition tier list, and it's all about games. And let's get something in here. I really need we got to get this going on in here. We need this. We need the call-in thing. Discuss. We're gonna start ranking old toys from the past decade, because that's what we do here. First one. We got the Tamagotchi. Here it is. What does everybody think about the Tamagotchi? Oh, I did a nice little thing here on this layer, and it's gonna be there forever, because we'll do one of these. Everybody gets to see my amazing Photoshop skills. All right, Tamagotchi. Where do we think Tamagotchi's going? No Val Kilmer. Yeah, Val Kilmer, his was okay. We got some S's. Nah, we got some A's. Dynamic Typo saying A. Jam and Beam's giving it an A. I agree. I think A tier is pretty good. It's not quite S. We want to see what else is going on. Tamagotchi going in hot right there for A. And feel free to call in and talk about any of these toys, or be on the phone when we're going through some of the toys here. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Truth Crab, thank you so much for following. I see all these follows. I really do. Next up, there we go. Here it is, Samantha, American Girl dolls. I think these are going to be worth something in the future. I think, this is just American Girl dolls in general. This doesn't have to be Samantha in general. But yeah, I think that that everybody's kind of saying, oh, we got some straight up D. Oh no, we got some Fs going on. All right, I think, wow, people are really hating on American Girl dolls. I want to know why. Why is everybody hating on American Girl dolls so much? I think by average, we got some Fs. Balance the scale says F, too. Hypo Body saying hot. Whatever floats your American Girl doll boat. And I pulled this from an eBay listing in the future, and it's this right here that I've scaled up and down, and now it's pixelated, is worth $2,000 in the future, apparently. I think we gotta go D on this one. That's absolutely bonkers, nutter butter bonkers. Hello, who am I speaking with?
Hey, yo, this is Bob the Trucker, and I'm ready to take a trip down memory lane.
Bob the Trucker, ready to go down memory lane. I hope you did you play with a lot of toys in the 90s, Bob?
Well, toys, I like a lot of toys. I like toys made of wood, and I made this one toy made of sand once, and the toy, it got in my eyes, and now I'm blind.
That's crazy. I've never made I didn't know toys, there's a lot of toys that could get in your eye. Are you looking at the screen right now? We got a good toy on the screen right now.
Yeah, I can't.
You can't see it because you got toys in your eye.
I got toys in my eye, man, but I got this really fancy Braille television. And
Okay.
It told me to call you, so that's what I'm doing. And I actually fell earlier today, but I fell right next to my contraption. So I haven't been watching TV, but I've been feeling the TV all day, and you just happened to come up, and I just want to thank you for everything you do, and God and all the sand creatures in the world. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. I hope you didn't get into any ayahuasca tonight. And you know what they say? Any good television is a television that you can feel. Do you have the Braille up right now? Are you watching the most recent toy on the list? Feeling it?
I'm not watching it, but yes, the Braille is up. It's moving quite fast. I only have one hand though, so I can only feel half the screen. But it's really nice.
That's good. Well, we just showed everybody saying the Bop It. Do you remember the Bop It? That's a all hands on game. You don't need to have any vision to play that one.
But you need two hands.
You do need two hands, though. I will say you gotta have two hands. It's harder to play with one, but I think it can be done. Everybody's saying S tier on this one. Would you agree?
Yes. I agree.
Now let me ask you: have you ever played Elephone?
I have not played Elephone before. Is there a website that I can understand what's going on? I don't have internet, so I'm working off a landline right now. Is there any way I can get internet through a landline without a computer?
I don't have all the answers, but I can describe everything to you, which is what we all did, in the 90s. So Elephone is a game that you load these little tiny butterflies into, and then you turn it on, and they shoot up through the elephant's nose, and there's only one blue one, and it's worth like triple all the other points. And then you take nets and you try to catch them if they touch the ground. They're not worth anything, and everybody's gonna get mad at you if you try to take the ones on the ground and put it in your little net.
Wait. When I'm doing this, am I harming real butterflies?
They might as well be.
But tell me the truth now. Am I harming real butterflies?
No, you're not. It's a game.
What if I want to?
Well, you know, if that's the excitement you get out of life, then maybe you should go and try it. You know, if your life is touching, your life is seen through your one arm touch. So I would say go out and knock yourself out.
Everybody forgets that I only have one arm. They always think I have two, and I really appreciate that you kept me in your mind for this long, and for giving me the chance to speak on your wonderful show.
I appreciate you calling in, and I hope you don't bump into anything, and that the 90s are good to you. 2000's coming up. It's going to be a great year.
It's going to be a great year, and I'm probably going to die here on the floor, but thank you.
All right, you have a good one. Thank you so much for calling in. That was a good call. Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Anytime.
That was a good call. I didn't expect that. Everybody's calling in. I've got such an eclectic group of people calling in tonight. Elephant got like a C average, I would say, which is interesting to me because I feel like Elephant is I don't know. I had a lot of fun playing Elephant. Here's the next one. This one is near and dear to my. Oh, we got another caller coming in. Hi, how's it going? Who am I speaking with? It's 1999.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going good. Are you watching us rank the toys from the 90s?
I'm seeing a big Kirby on my TV.
There it is. It's a Furby. You're close.
Oh, yes, Kirby.
Balance the scales. It's coming. What do you think? Where do you think Furby should go and why? Did you have a Furby?
I had several. Yeah. Hey, here, tell me one thing here. SABCD. What do these letters mean? I missed that part.
Oh, I'll walk through it. This is a definitive ranking of these toys. S is, I believe it stands for maybe super. I'm not entirely sure. I'll ask Chad on that one. Or like extremely satisfactory, the best one. A is very good, but not quite S. B is like, I would say average. C is like starting to be pretty crappy, and D is like poop, throw it out. I'm not paying money for that.
Very interesting. Yeah. You know the green is at the bottom where it should be. I'm gonna go with S. Regis.
You think Furby's an S? You're a Furby person because you had multiple. That's kind of. Do they communicate with each other?
Well,
I think they can.
Hear me out. That's all there. $2,000, right? On eBay, right?
I think in the year 2020, perhaps. Yes. Why?
Yeah. Okay. This Furby, $2,000 right now. What does that mean in 2020?
Oh, okay. I think it's going straight to the moon. I think you're right. I think your vote is gonna. I think we're gonna average this thing out with the rest of it. A lot of people are saying D through C, but I think we're gonna bump it to a B.
B. Wow. That's just because you have a spot open there. You're doing me dirty.
It's not because I have a spot open there. I'm taking the average of you and the rest of everybody else that is voting.
So you're telling me everyone's voting for D?
There's a lot of D's. There was like 4 D's in a row. And then someone said that we were sleeping on Elephant. So this might be this list might be influenced by people in chat more than.
Well, I agree with the guy before me. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Not behind me. No one stands behind me. They stand before me.
Gotcha.
So that guy had a point. I mean, what if you want to harm butterflies, but you also don't? I don't know where I stand on that hot button issue, so I want to say we're going to be careful with where that ranks. And I think it was rough. I think where it ended up is rough. I think I'm a little better than Elephant if I'm a Kirby.
Yeah, well, it is. Elephant's a C, and Furby is a B. In fact, someone even in chat said Furby. And then S is for several Furbies, though. So do we consider? Here's the thing: if it was multiple Furbies,
S is for slapping.
F is for slapping.
Furbies.
Slapping Furbies.
Yep.
But here's the thing: there's only one of them. I think we have to give it B. I think that is the general consensus. Let's go to the next one.
All right.
You know what? We'll keep you on here. I like your. Everything you're saying is smart. Let me know when you can see the next thing on the screen. We're gonna go for the next one. I'll give you a little hint. It's Polly Pocket. Are you familiar with Polly Pocket?
What kind of hint was that? That was just you telling me what it is.
Are you familiar with it?
I mean, what male in their 20, 25, 26 range is not familiar with Polly Pocket?
That's how I feel too. I've got a couple. I got those jean pants, and I keep a Polly Pocket in every one, in every pocket. A pocket for every pocket. That's the slogan. A pocket for every pocket in your jeans. Remember that? Remember that tagline? A pocket in your pocket for a pocket for your pocket. Every jeans.
Dun, dun.
We got some S's coming in. What would you agree with that? We got some S's for Polly Pocket.
All right, I don't get these people. This thing slaps, but one Kirby doesn't slap. You can Control C, Control V, and you have multiple Kirbys. It's easy. It's super easy.
Wow, now you're talking internet lingo that I don't understand. I'm using a Macintosh. We don't have a control button on this Macintosh.
Well, I'm sitting in
Steve
the CIA
Jobs, he
headquarters
built
right
this
now,
in
and
his
guess what we
in his
have here?
garage after he graduated from Stanford.
That guy's a nut. I'm in the CIA. We have the internet.
You got the internet. Listen, oh, it's superior. That's Christian Peralta. Thank you. It's superior. I think we're it's S and A on this one, and I kind of agree because it's a world at your fingertips, and it's compact and it's ahead of the curve, and it incorporates feng shui, and it's got a vertical component and a horizontal component. I think it's S. This one's got to be S, Mr. Caller.
I mean, you know what? I'm gonna give this one to you.
Okay.
But I'm not. I'm gonna bite my thumb.
That's okay. You saw my thumb earlier. I'm gonna bite it too. And balance the scales.
Yeah,
I borrowed their
that thing
Jinko jeans and I
didn't
never
look
gave
good.
them back. I'm sorry.
That thing didn't look good. It didn't. I hope your hand heals.
It's gonna. Do you want to see the next one?
All right, next one.
Let's go. Let's go one more. I have the attention span of a troll doll.
Oh, it's the little guys with the big hair.
Yeah. What
are
are you?
those called? What are those things called? Teletubbies.
They're like trolls. They've got the hair. It's like maybe spelled with a Z. What are we?
Yeah,
All right. We got. Alabama you're getting called out right now. Everyone's saying C or D, and you came in with the hot S. I'll get you your Jinko jeans back, I promise. It's got the crown on them. Trolls.
Yeah.
What do you think of trolls? Where do you think they're going?
This is a D. I mean, this is night and day. Look at the guy in the middle. That guy's a D. The one on the left is maybe a C. These are triple Ds.
There's actually a there's like a septuple D in the chat right now. BTK, thank you for the follow. I think that I think we're gonna have to go. We're gonna let it ride a little bit. Let me deconstruct this. Because I don't think you can see on this end. It started out with a bunch of D's and C's, and then the Black Pearl said A, and now we got a couple more A's, and then Alabama's the troll dolls.
Well, that's classic voter fraud.
It is classic voter fraud. We're never gonna have to deal with that in our lifetimes. 20 years maybe, but not right now. There's no such thing as hanging chads. There's no such thing as every vote is perfect.
Well, you did have that Kentuckian guy in here earlier. And I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
he
about
didn't
that one.
seem like he was from Kentucky.
I don't think so.
Moneyworms.
He didn't seem like at all. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to say C on this one. That's like the grand average for what people voted for this. This has been the most polarizing experience right now is the trolls. We had about a half and half thing going on with trolls, I would say.
Yeah, C.
Yeah, there it is. I'm using a
There
trap
he
phone.
goes.
I'm using it.
You
You're talking on a
just don't
trap
wanna put it
phone.
on the D rope because then it's going to cover the VHS.
Dylan Bikes and Things says it's fun to brush their hair with your fingertips. What do you have to say to that?
Can I get a repeat of what you just said? What about
Yes.
fingertips?
Yeah, you're like, I heard fingertips. It's fun to brush their hair, the troll's hair, with your fingertips.
Well, I would agree and disagree with that. You ever brush your own hair with your fingertips? Doesn't work.
No, it doesn't.
When you're bald.
Exactly. That's why I wear a hat. We're going on to the next one. I'm going to keep you on for one more. Let me know when you can see it.
Oh man, what did I do to deserve this? Okay, next one, and then boom, rubbing the crystal ball. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be and it's a yo-yo guy.
It's not a yo-yo guy. It's a yo-yo
You
for your
fucking-
leg.
Okay. You know, they didn't have these where I grew up. They didn't.
No, I don't think they did. This was a Western. This was a completely Western invention. The Americans invented this one because they were like, we want to invent the
So what do you-
skip it. It's called the skip it. Do you want me to explain it to you?
As if I'm not a. Where do you think I'm from, Moneyworms?
Do you want me to explain to you the skip it?
Go ahead. Run me through. Give me your worst shot.
All right, to skip it, you put it on your leg. It goes over your Skechers or your K Swiss, and right hugs up right against your Jean Co jeans or your jeans that you got from Limited too. Your capris. This was a capri. This was perfect for your capris. In fact, that's why they invented capris, because you got the free range of motion, and you got to really feel the skip it. That was why capris were invented. They were invented for skip its. And you put it on your leg, and you swirled it around the motion, and you used your other leg to skip over it, and it had like a gyro counter in there that would count up to 999, and you would see if you could skip it without tripping all over it.
I don't know. This I don't know. We have a thing like this where I'm from. You know, when you're running away from jail, you have this chain on your leg.
It's kind of like that.
And it kind of swivels a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, long story short, before they tackle you, you know, you can kind of get a couple swivels around with that chain that's still at your leg. Because you know, before it was attached to a big bowling ball thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, this huge 90-pounder. You can't swivel that thing. But once it breaks loose because you're running, you know, get a couple swivels in, and then boom.
So
you know?
this is exactly like that, but it's a children's game, and it has nothing to do with incarceration. But a lot of people are saying a lot of different things about this. Dylan Bikesen says he forgot his in the garage, and then it gets icky, and who wants to skip an icky skip it? I agree. Balance the Scale is saying you got to lift up your Jean Co jeans if you want to skip it. And then also is asking me my skip it score, and I think I'm in the upper 200s. I never hit that. I never saw the 3 on there. Then you got some people saying I didn't realize people didn't like skip it very much. And Heidi Bobaidi is basing her judgment off of her skill in it, and is saying B. Based on the skill, which everyone must have had incredible Bop It skills, because that's S. Everyone got like 100 on Bop It.
Yeah, see, you know what? That logic doesn't make sense because I could never. Bop It never worked for me. Skill is. I think we should go with a B.
I'm gonna do this. That we had a decent amount of S's, we had a lot of A's, we had a few B's, and not a whole lot of C's. It's definitely a top tier 90s toy. We're gonna put it in the A. And with that, I appreciate you calling in and talking all about how the skip it is kind of like the little ball and chain thing. It's an allegory.
Yeah, you know, it's great. Hey, listen, have a great day.
You too.
You know, I'm gonna call back in. Probably, you know, I don't know. You know, we'll see.
That sounds good. Thanks for calling, and I'll probably hear you again.
Okay.
Chico's mom, we got Sock'em Boppers. They might be on the list on here somewhere. You might be on there. Yeah, I think that people did like to skip it though. I'm looking back up here and there's a lot of A's, there's a lot of B's, there's a lot of A's and B's, upper 200s. Nice. That's a good score. It's not a bad score. Let's keep going through these. Let's make sure I lock these layers so I don't move a bunch. There's the skip it. Now I don't have a whole lot of board games on here, but I did feel the need to put Gooey Louie on here. A couple reasons. I thought it was a very interesting game. It scared the hell out of me. Halloween's coming up. And I just like the concept. I like the concept of grabbing boogers. I did it a whole bunch. How about Crazy Bones? You know, I don't know if Crazy Bones are on there. The Main Man, exactly, Alabama. Big D from lovely Anna Lovelace. I couldn't agree more. This was all of 5 minutes of fun. I don't want to influence the chat too much. This was all of 5 minutes of fun, and half the time you could guess what the one that was going to make his brain pop out was. I just knew it. I just kind of knew it. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, Anna, on this one. I would say that Gooey Louie's like a straight up D. Let's see what chat has to say. Chat's actually saying a couple different things on this one. We got a good cornflakes ad. I like a good Kellogg's cornflakes. Comedy, NBC. Oh, you gotta love that NBC. Boy, he'll never do anything crazy. Bill Cosby, he'll be up there forever. Let's go back to the 90s tier list. I bet he has a big D, Jam and Beam is saying. Y'all remember Double Dare 2000? Of course, it's still on television. It's funny because they put it out in 99. Balance the Scale is giving it a D or an F. Yeah, I agree. It's and Seekling saying Goop S. Who else is saying Goop S? I don't know. I think that's an outlier. Balance the Scale is giving it a good old F. It was always a little softer and had a bunch of cracks in it. Yeah, exactly. Like Gooey Louie was again. 5 minutes of fun. Yeah, this is going. We're gonna put this straight D. Everybody hates this one. Gooey Louie, you can just get relegated. That sounds good. I agree with that one. All right, we got the next one coming up. I used to love these. I played with these. We really liked to. We had gender binary toys back then. We really did. We were like, remember we had a girls aisle, we had a guys aisle, and this was in the girls aisle. But it was fun as hell, and if you weren't playing with this, it didn't even matter. I'm just saying this was a good ass toy. I definitely want to hear what chat has to say about this one. I would say this one's good. It has so many upsides, not a whole lot of downsides. It's fun every time. It's random. Don't keep them by a fireplace. It's just good. It's just a good toy. These toys hurt. They did. You had to get out of the way. There was a little bit of danger with this toy. There was a lot of good stuff with this toy. I have a lot of memories of me getting my eye poked out. Don't let someone shoot it at you. Exactly. Someone always got hit in the head. Exactly, Muse Juice. Someone always got hit in the head. If you're not getting hit in the head, yeah. I'm going to allow this message because it's true. If your dog got a hold of it, it was just going to mess it up. One time my Little Mermaid flyer went straight to the moon. Straight to the moon. If that's where their stocks went after they built this toy. I think it was Mattel. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, this is Skydancers. For anybody that didn't get to play with this glorious toy. We got some S's, we got some A's. A for sure. Damien says A for sure. Jam and Beam says C. Dang, that's a low blow on this one. I feel like Skydancers is kind of worth more than that. Caldor's also guessing C. You both sound like you didn't have a good experience. And Chico's mom also said C. What? Give me a reason for this. Nightmare Cat saying B. I agree, at least a B. That's like on the low end. B might be where it's sitting now. There's a lot of C's coming in, like last minute. This is catching me off guard. Keeper Fever with a C. What's going on? Somebody tell me what's going on. That's a girl toy. Nah, if you knew this toy, D. I hated these. Wow, maybe that's why your little brother played with them. Rumprecker 420 saying B. Rumprecker knows what's up. Rumprecker, did you have older sisters maybe? You strike me as somebody who had some older sisters. You had some good times. You had some good buck gender norms. Exactly. I don't know. All right, we got some. Yeah, Lady Anna with the S is coming in. That's what I'm saying too. Like, this is a polarizing one. This might be a Trolls. This might be like a straight B or A because of that. They just aren't at the same level as the B's or aboves. Okay, that's a fair point. All it did was fly. Not very interactive. You're the kid that's like, give me a Rubik's Cube. I need something that's gonna, I need a Rubik's Cube that's gonna keep me occupied for hours. Skyflyers cured my acne. That's deserving of at least an A. All right, we're gonna give it a very controversial. We're gonna give it a controversial A because here's the thing: I saw a lot of A's and a lot of S's come in early, and then we had this weird train of people that were like, we're gonna give it a C. So you know what we'll do? We'll give it one of these. We'll give it an in between, because we can do that. We're gonna give it a B plus, whatever. The Skydancer stand alone here. All right, next up. This is. I don't want to influence in any way.
toppings are only 2/3
It's no skip it, that's for
and
sure. I agree.
1/3 fillers.
I couldn't agree more.
Kraft is 100% grated Parmesan cheese.
Damn, yeah. Boo. Jam and Beam is like, Jam and Beam does not agree. Jam and Beam does not agree with this game choice. We got some S's coming in for this next one. We got an A. Pogs, exactly. Can we get some Pog champs in the chat? Let's get some future Pog champs in the chat here. Let's get them in there. That's what this was literally named after. That's literally what it's all about. Are these hit clips? No, hit clips might be in there later. Pogs, oh snap. Yeah, we've got some S's and A's, and I want to. This is tracking very well, very quickly. This is what I think, Drummer, this is what you were looking for when you said, they're not interactive. There's cubing is dope as hell. Exactly. We got some Pogs coming in here. Yeah, that's what that's for. That's what that's all about. Where does this rank? We got some A's and S's. Really, it's fun to collect things. Exactly. I agree. I couldn't agree with you more. I'm always blown away by the fact that it doesn't matter what it is, you can collect it. They were like milk, they're called like milk tabs. And they were adapted from something in the early, and you know what? One second, I just thought of something. I'm gonna get something real quick. I think it's within hand's reach. Everybody just noodle. We're gonna go mic off for a second. Everybody.
Mic off. Mic on.
I might have something fun to pull out here.
Mic off.
This is one of 570 million refund locations for American Express traveler's checks. Just phone, you can get a refund hand-delivered virtually anywhere. Is that you, hon? Don't let anything ruin your vacation. Take only American Express traveler's checks. Don't leave home without them.
Well, my husband sees me eating a bowl of Cheerios one morning and asks me, "What's up?" "You never ate Cheerios before," he says. And before I could tell him why, he started on about how confusing all these nutritional claims had become. "But that's the whole point," I said.
Mic on.
I think I spoke too soon. I'm in my closet. I thought I do have Pogs. I had them somewhere. I don't see them. And I'm not going to tear apart my closet. But I do. You know what? I'll just go follow me on Instagram, and I'm just gonna post all my Pogs in a weird Instagram post. And everybody after the stream, I'm gonna post all my Pogs. I'm gonna post all my Pogs. Let's do that. If you haven't followed me yet, I'll link it here. It's Moneyworms TV. It's on Instagram, IG. Instagram. No one knows what that is. But go follow me there. I'm just going to post a random Pogs thing, and everyone can comment on it and say, I remember what these were, and I remember when you were talking about them, and then you can look at my Pogs, and you can judge my Pogs and value them. The Pogs they're not in the Gene Codes. They're not. Everybody go follow me. I'm going to post a random image of Pogs, and everybody's going to be super confused. No caption. All right, I think we got a verdict on this one. I really do. Oh, we got some people saying D's on these. Never played with these and didn't see the appeal. D. Get out of here. You're just mad because they got banned in elementary school or something. This is, I think, very clearly an A. I don't think it's quite an S. There were some S's, but I don't think like enough. I think that like these S's, these ones up here really stand alone. But these Pogs are going to go right here at the A. Let's keep going. Thanks for everybody sticking around while I went in my closet. Alright, so there's going to be points for both guessing this one and which one this was. What even are they? They're milk caps. I want to see some 6 slammers. I definitely have some 6 slammers. Everybody go follow me and follow my 6 slammers on Instagram. What if I just had a Pog? Oh, there it is, Lady Anna Lovelace. That's the Princess Diana version. This is the most expensive Beanie Baby that there is in the year 2020, from what I'm told. Oh, yeah, we got some S's pouring in here. Pouring in. Alabama says B. Alabama did not have enough of them. Alabama's whatever the power that be that governed you as a child did not throw you enough Beanie Babies. Yeah, we got like straight S's. Straight S. I don't even have to go. We don't even have to go into this. Beanie Babies, totally an S. Easy. Good guess on that. Good guess on the Princess Di version. Exactly. R.I.P. Alrighty, this one's controversial. This one's a little controversial. Funny story about this one is I have a vivid memory of my sister unboxing this one during the holidays, and I was very jealous because I also wanted it too, and I had to share it, and it wasn't mine. It is the ultimate toy, exactly. Super Crybaby says hi. Alabama, I say hello as well to Super Crybaby. Glad you could make it. F this toy. C. Kling saying F this toy. Well, you're the one that got it. Wow, we got some early D's on this toy. Oh, snap. There it is, Tickle Me Elmo. Great story, man. Exactly. It was a good story. Yeah, what do we think? What do we honestly think of Tickle Me Elmo? What do we... It's... I get the appeal of it, and it flew off the shelves. Oh, I like this commercial.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Hey, look. That's who sponsors this video. Everybody, thank you to Dave's Archives. This is where I pulled the video. I have to say this, and then I can use it. And then we can watch all these really awesome commercials from the 90s. Yeah, I agree. Wow, very polarizing. Jam and Beam, like you are just going the opposite direction of everyone. You had different tastes in toys. Drummer Heart D, I agree. Calvador D, I agree. Rumprecker's giving it the S. You're weird. That's a weird S. No one's busted out the S. Keeper Fever's also busting out the S. Oof. This is I think this might be a straight up averaging one. This might be like a, you know what? We might call it on this one. We got some A's too. Alabama's giving it the A too. This toy was just so weird. I agree. All right, here's the thing. We got like an exact spread. We're giving this one like the most average score you can get, which is in between. Technically it's a B, but I feel like there were a lot more D's than there were A's. How do you play with this toy exactly? It's not really a... It's just a stuffed animal that like vibrates and weirds you out. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put it in between B and C. I think that's kind of where it belongs. Just look at all those. Look at, we've got some S's. We have a lot of D's in there. I don't think the S's and A's outweigh it to pull it up to a B. I really don't. I think it's mostly C's and D's. The worst score imaginable, an A minus minus. Exactly. I know what that's from. That's good television. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We got a couple left. We have a few left. Let's keep going. I don't want to take too much time on this because we got a couple other fun things we can do. A couple more more interactive things. Now this one, yeah, I don't want to give this one away. This one, yeah, I don't want to influence at all. Wernstrom. We got some early S's. Yep. Desperately wanted one. Me too. They were expensive. Dylan Bikes and Things is getting hype over this one. It's like that. I know you personally, and I feel like that. Yeah, you would love this. You probably tried to bake shit that you weren't supposed to bake it. You probably made your own molds. Oh fuck, this is an S. S. This shit rocked. S, S, S. Alright, let's close this one out. Yeah. This one, rich people had this one. Yeah, they did. This was definitely for the privileged. This had to retail at like $100. It just had plastics and you had to constantly be loading them. For sure, baked shit I wasn't supposed to. Exactly. Is that the candy maker? Howdy Babadi? No, it's called a creepy crawlers. And what you did was you mixed up this like solution and you poured it into a mold and you baked it and it like turned into gelatin and you could make insects and stuff and like toxic ooze. Damn, I didn't know what this is. Oh, Rump Wrecker, you were missing out. You were missing out. You should have had one of these. Yeah, this was I think this was almost a unanimous S. It might be one of those low-key S's that like not everybody had one. I get that. Balance of scales, I feel that, you know. I think it's a good transition into this next one too. I think they're kind of in the same category a little bit.
Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
Definitely thought it was candy. Ate too many of those, and now there's a lawsuit, and you make $100 a year from it. Creepy crawlers. Yeah, I don't think that there's a oh, maybe there is in this Dave's archive thing. Dang, you're gonna give the creepy crawlers an S, but this is such like a quick B. Yeah, Muse Juice, you're the chef now. Yeah, we got the S right here. I could tell. Yeah, Lady Anna, now I can tell. Now, yeah, I think I have an idea of who you are too. I think that this is where you got your skill from. This was the early on days right there. Yeah, Heidi Bobadi, you know what it is on here. Poor man's creepy crawlers. Rich people toys. 100% S from Filipina. Yeah, I think this one could. Oh, this one's getting getting a couple B's and A's too. An A, not quite an S. C. Kling, elaborate. Why not an S? There's a lot of S's here. The A and S distinction here is going to be because it's one of those two from what I've seen. What makes creepy crawlers an A but easy bake a B? Nightmare Cat with the hot B. Just like, nope, it's a B. It's pretty good. Easy bake A. That's what I'm saying. Rump Wrecker had sisters, I think. There it is. I did too. I was always using this one. I was burning stuff. It used a light bulb to like cook and bake meals. This went through hundreds of rounds of R&D testing. It had to have. And everything had to have just been edible without baking it. This was a kid's toy. Yo, this has to be an S. Let's break this down for a second, okay? I'm sorry. Let's break this down for a second. This is a child's toy that you have to be like minimum 6 for, and you can eat what it makes. And it gets hot, and you need parent supervision. This has to be an S. This was a toy. This has to be an S on the principle of like Mattel or whoever it was. I don't really know who it was. Like pulling a fast one on the FCC or whoever it is that like manages toys. This has to be an S. It was a thrill to use. Yeah, this has to be like you're baking things and eating them with a toy. See, Heidi Bobadi, I feel the opposite. Unless the goop and bugs are edible. Oh, you just want to eat goop. Tell them, Moneyworms. Exactly. This is a toy that you bake with. All right, here's what we're going to do, because we haven't done this yet either. Creepy Crawlers was like a unanimous A. This was like an S and A. We're going to put it in between. As much as I want to see it in the S spot, I think that there were enough people. There were enough dissenters. There really were. A lot of passion with this one. Yeah, I respect that. Yeah, there's like, I don't know, any toy that you can bake with. Imagine being at a toy company and being like, oh yeah, this toy makes food. Everyone's like, you're out of your fucking mind. Get out of here. You're fired. Go to MySpace or Twitter or something. Twitter's not a thing yet. Go to MySpace, which was a thing in 1998. I'm convinced. S. I think we gotta go. I think we gotta go in between. They're just like an S. Like an S is an S when you know it. You know. Let's keep going. We got a couple more. We're not quite halfway through. I mean, we're more than halfway through. This next one I never actually owned, but I played with them. I have an opinion on these. I have a big ol' opinion. Heidi Bobadi is just calling you wrong. See, I like it. Anton Empire, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. This is if you haven't been here before, neither have I. This is 1999. It's 1999. It's called VHS 1999. Everybody was renting movies earlier. We rented movies. We went out and took a cigarette break. Now we're ranking toys from the 90s because the millennium's coming up. The big old millennium's coming up. What are you doing for it? Are you hoarding beans? Are you playing with your Yo, Balance of Scales likes this one. Let's go back to tier list. I'm glad you could make it, Antone, by the way. Oh boy. I'm glad you could make it. Oh boy, I broke my friend's shoes. They had a good commercial, but they were so actually hard to use. I agree. We have a lot of Season Ds coming in. I would put this at a D. I would put this at a D because your friend always had them. They were always broken. I was afraid of these things. They were about 2 minutes of fun. And you know what I was asking myself the whole time? I wish I had a Skip It. I wish I had that A-tier Skip It. I wish I had that A-tier Tamagotchi. I'll play with a Furby. I'll play with trolls. I don't want to use these damn moon shoes. Moon boots. What are they called? Moon shoes? Something like that. Moon boots? Moon shoes. Moon shoes. Moon shoes with a 90s mesothelioma. They were. They were like, we're going to show you these advertisements. We know no one's buying it. What's your show about, my man? It's a little bit of everything. We'll do a little we're going to get through this right now. We're just ranking things from the 90s. It's kind of just a variety show at this point. Floam. Yeah, it wasn't even as cool as Floam. We're going to go D on this one. Straight up D on this one. I think everybody, we had more C's and D's. We'll do another one of these. We'll do another one of, we'll do an in-between C or D. But what makes it better than Gooey Louie and the American Girl dolls, which I can't believe that warranted a D. I really don't. It's funny because they're going to be worth something in the future. I think 2020 they'll be worth something. They hurt worse than Skip It. They totally did. You know, I just... They just weren't that good. And then some shoes, like my big old clunky Globes when I was skateboarding in 1999, you know, they just don't fit in them. I got the big Globes. I got a size 6 Globes that I'm wearing in 1999. The concept. That's all you gotta say. I agree. It's like, you knew moon shoes were coming. Exactly. Yeah, that's enough on that one. Let's close this one out. Moon shoes, see ya. Bye bye moon shoes. It's my favorite song. Alrighty, here's another throwback. It doesn't have to be this version. It can be what this was just a good. I feel like this showed off the breadth of what this could do, and I like the name of it too. I like how in the marketing meeting when they were coming up with the name of this specific version of this toy, the person was like, "Yep, we're gonna name it this," and everyone looked at him and was like, "Yep, you genius. Take a day off. Call the pit boss. Go home. Take the day off. Relax. Go for it." I already see some of them. Yeah, this is the Betty Spaghetti. If you didn't know what Betty Spaghetti was, I like this one because I chewed on it. I think I was young enough where I was chewing on it, and it tasted really good. Keeper Fever with the hot S coming in. True S Plus, the Game Boy Color. I don't have any game consoles on here, just because like I knew that they were S Plus. That's gonna be in the next version. We're gonna do an all games one. I blew it, but that's what the next one's gonna be. Oh shit, she's an A. Filipina. Muse Juice with the B. Okay, so this is like a good upper... We know this is an upper tier toy. Why? Jam and Beam's coming in hot with the S. Is it the same reason as mine? We could just chew on all of it? It was like, don't put these in your mouth, but I sure as hell did. Clothes too hard. A at best. The clothes were too hard. They were too hard, like actually to... Like physically hard, or just like you didn't... Like they were just... like the concept behind them. Trash Bat with the S. I think I'm gonna place it. I think we're gonna hover in this middle zone right here. I think we're gonna hover here. That's kind of what it's looking like. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I agree. Fair enough. If you haven't, one of my favorite things to do was just chew on all these things. It was just, I don't know. A is too generous. Dang, balance the scales. You got that's a hot take. I feel like there was a lot of A's and S's though. Jam Beam saying deserves an S. Balance the scales B. Clothes were too hard. I had to it's hard to shove them up your nose. I agree. Agreed. It would have been an S if you could just shove it up your nose. Creepy crawlers when they were baked, shove them up your nose. Polly Pocket, they were hard but they were small enough, shove them up your nose. Easy bake stuff, once it cooled, shove it up your nose. A is absolutely generous. Dang. All right. Let's go A then, because I think that is really truly an A. Okay, that's fine. We'll go A. You convinced me. You convinced me. That works. That makes sense. We're gonna lock that one up. Oh, I can't wait for this one. I need to get one of these again. Good lord. Good lord. 90s candy ranking. Yeah, I like that. We'll do a 90s candy ranking too. We'll do, I wanted this to be toys, and then I was like, oh, I'll put the N64 and all this, and I'm like, you know what? No. Oh, I've never seen S's come harder. Yeah, I don't even think, I want to see if there's anyone that actually has a different opinion on this one. How can anyone not give this an S? I agree. This is like, whoever made this deserves a raise. We got a call coming in. Hello? Hello, how's it going? Who am I speaking with?
Hey, what's going on, man? My name's Hot Sauce.
Hot Sauce, good to speak with you. Are you watching the ranking right now?
Yeah, I am.
Could you do me a favor and turn down your whatever you're watching this with just a little tiny bit because I can hear the echo. Just a little bit.
Yeah, how about this? Is this better?
That's much better. It sounds great. I really appreciate you calling in. Thank you. Let's go back to this. Do you have anything to say on this tier list?
Yeah, I do. Can you pull it up again on the screen?
It's coming up in a second. You're going to see light bright.
There we go.